So, my name is Lea Durbin. I am the Executive Director of Beyond Homeless Incorporated, the shelter for women and children in Putnam County. Our website actually is built to provide information about what we do, awareness of the homeless issues that we have in our community plus the surrounding communities, as well as offers an opportunity for people to partner with us through donations or just communications and contact as well. And what I do for a living is I connect community members to a very worthy cause so we can try to together to lift people out of poverty and hopefully someday in homelessness in our communities. We had a little bit of both. When I took the role of executive director here with our organization in late 2019, the organization kind of handled their website on their own. That's actually what my actual background is in design and maintenance. But with taking on the responsibility of an organization, I just did not have time to continually update the content and keep it relevant with our impact numbers and things like that. So I started looking around at what options we had. And from an economical perspective, and the fact that it is a small business right here in my backyard, and it's really easy to be able to do that, I reached out and basically we started the process of developing and designing the site. And what was really nice about it was the design team actually worked with us to actually customize within obviously within the budget constraints we had. Well, for me, I wasn't so much of a personal thing for me, but it was a
Right.
business impact on our end. It was impacting our ability to engage donors. It was impacting our ability to provide up to date, relevant content. So, as our numbers change, because our numbers do change pretty much monthly, I have a background in design. I'm not technical. So, it's like
Right.
I don't program, I don't do a lot of those things. And so, having to find somebody who was technical and able to do some of the API work that we needed was more of a challenge for me in those early months to make sure that we had things that were flowing. So,
That's
and I
good.
just wanted to, and just to be able to make it easier, user friendly and
Right.
easier for people was another challenge. I think from the beginning, a lot of it was um, being local, being in the community, and knowing that basically your entire team is here and knows at least a little bit of who we are.
Yeah.
Um, Reaching out and being able to say this is what I want. It helped with me having a background in knowing what the visual pieces needed to look like and how the flow needed to be better.
Right.
That made it a lot. The conversations were much easier, I think, instead of sitting around and having to have somebody explain to me what a blog page was versus an event page and those types of things. I think it made it easier. I think the biggest surprise I had was the ease, the how easy the entire process was.
Yeah.
I think because I was given, clear upfront, like these are the pages we have, this is what we can do. So I knew ahead of time, what could be done, what couldn't be done. I think that was the easiest piece
Yeah.
with all of it because it wasn't like I didn't have to go back and forth with, oh, I don't like this. I was given, here's options. This is what we can do. And then me saying, I really like this, but I kind of like this from this over here too. And then being told we can do this.
Yeah.
My biggest surprise was just the ease of doing business. It was
Yeah.
probably the biggest piece of it. I'm 100% confident.
Amazing. That's good to
Everything.
hear.
Like I have absolutely, yeah.
Right.
I mean, just a sidebar with that. I had a really quick issue where I think I made the issue, I made the error, and I couldn't undo the error. And when I submitted the support ticket, literally within an hour and a half, we had it fixed. So
Yeah. Our team is very
it's that
speedy.
ease. Yeah, I have absolutely no complaints whatsoever. It probably gave me a good 16 hours a month back, where I wasn't having to, again, I don't want to say write content,
Right.
but updating. I mean, just writing it to update it and making
Right.
sure that everything was still current and relevant.